Hi, I'm Teresha Young, Relationship Master Coach, and welcome to your Making Moves Motivation.
Helping you to truly have the fullness of love, life and relationships of all kinds that you desire and deserve.
For today's motivation, I would like you to think about, are you creating your friendship force field? Self-care is vital, and that includes protecting ourselves from negative energy. This negative energy can show up in our friendships. Have you taken time to consider who you are surrounding yourself with? A few years ago, I came across a Facebook post that delved into the toxic, unhealthy friendships to avoid. If you are the author of this post, please do let me know so that I can acknowledge you in the description section below. So here are 10 types of friendships to avoid. Number 1 is the energy vampire. After spending time with this person, you feel drained. The conversation usually revolves around their problems and complaints. They provide an emotional dump on you in order to release and feel better. The problem is that energy takes a withdrawal from your own energy reserve, with you having nothing left to give. If you are consistently feeling exhausted after spending time with somebody, whether that is face to face, whether it's verbal communication, or it could even be text message, written communication, whatever communication it is, know that you will have nothing left to give to yourself or to other people you love. Number 2 is the calculator. This is the friend who is always keeping score, and if your tally doesn't add up, they resent you for it. This is the one who deep down is afraid of getting shorted, so they create coping mechanisms to ensure that nobody gets more than what they give. The problem with this energy, with this calculative energy, is that their act of giving doesn't come from a genuine place. And because of the dynamic of this energy, you may feel that you end up adjusting your levels of generosity so that you end up keeping score yourself. Number 3 is the disappearing act. This is the person who is your very best friend when they are single and they need you to fill a void in their social calendar. But the moment they're in a new relationship, they drop you abruptly to zero priority. And when they experience a breakup, they come back around to vent, to weep, and then only to go MIA when they meet another new person. Whilst it's completely normal to have less time and availability when you are in a new relationship and priorities come up and priorities change, it's not okay to disappear completely only to return when they are in need. Number 4 is the taker. According to the author Adam Grant of Give and Take, there are 3 types of people: takers, givers and matchers. Your capacity to give is determined at a young age and becomes part of your DNA. There are some people who are constantly taken and it's just their way of life. And if you are somebody who is generous and giving, these people know no bounds when it comes to taking from you. Some don't even know that they are doing so, that they are taking from you, because it's just part of their normal, nor is it part of their thought process to give back. Number 5 is the one-man show. This is the person who is the star of their own show. Therefore, everything from the conversations to the cast, which includes you, revolves around their problems and solely about them. This is the person who will happily talk for hours on end about themselves. And when it comes to your time to talk, they will either interrupt or turn the conversation back to themselves. Whilst they might be well intentioned, they just can't help but center the conversation around me, me, me.
However, before I continue, if you've not already subscribed to the channel, then remember to do so. And turn your notifications on by clicking that bell so you don't miss out on more life-transforming content to live your best life. And if you like this video, remember to give it a thumbs up. Now let's get back to today's topic.
Number 6 is the drama queen or king. This person's storyline never moves past the conflict stage. There is always something to make them unhappy or someone to blame for the situation. They choose drama as an attitude and consequently attract it and revel in it. They fret over the petty and trivial things and somehow find a way of turning everything into a big deal. Number 7 is the child that never grows up. This is the person who has not learned how to handle their emotions, and as such, other people pay the price. This is the person who lashes out, who resorts to passive aggressive behaviour or other detrimental coping mechanisms in order to deal with conflict and disappointment. Sure, no one is perfect, and getting to grips with a tricky range of emotions is no easy task. But there does come a point when one has to get a handle of their emotions and take responsibility for it and accountability for it. Because resorting to childlike reactions at the expense of others should not be tolerated. Number 8 is the flake. There are so many great people who value your time and who are excited about making plans to see you. So why waste your energy on those who don't follow through? Yes, there are people who are going through stuff in their life that causes them to be unavailable. This is totally understandable. But those who constantly flake on you because they aren't able to manage their time, that gets old quick. The friend who says they don't have any time to see you, that's not true. They just are not prioritizing their time for you. Number 9 is the guilt tripper. These people have expectations of you, and if these expectations aren't met, then you feel the wrath for it. These expectations normally center around them, their phase of their life, and also their wants, putting your interests to one side. When we are kids, our friends and our social circles are often our priority. But as we get older, things change. Life happens. We gain new responsibilities, new priorities. People grow families, careers flourish. People also get sick. Friends need to be accommodating and supportive of these changes and not apply any peer pressure or guilt in order to get their own way. Number 10 is the friend who secretly hates you. This is the person who will cheer you on, exclamation points, happy emojis, the whole works. But in reality, they don't like you, nor do they want the best for you. Be careful, because this is the person who will want to appear like a friend for strategic and calculative reasons, and will likely mask their true feelings through eagerness and compliments. Your intuition always knows. So there you have it, 10 types of friends to avoid. Your friendships matter, and my Making Moves motivation video on how to be people smart provides you with 3 steps to ensure that you are surrounding yourself with people who can have a positive influence on your behaviour, your attitude and your results in your love, life and relationships. And I will drop a link to this in the comment section or description section below. I would love to hear your thoughts on this. How do you feel about your current friendships? Are any of them depleting you? Do they nourish you? Let's talk about this. Drop a comment below. Again, I'm Teresha Young, your relationship master coach, and I'm here to help us to connect, evolve and rise together so that you are truly able to have the fullness of love, life and relationships of all kinds that you desire and deserve. I look forward to seeing you on the next video.